Damon Dash is finally set to drop the Culture Vultures book. He also has a movie coming out called On or Up this month. Salute to Damon Dash. Before we even get into this, gotta salute the guy for he created tons of businesses. The most notable, Rockefeller, brought us Jay-Z. Let's get right into it. He put up a Instagram post, and we're gonna read it and then get into everything. What's happening with Damon Dash? This is George Tower with JT News m.reck with m.reck TV. Hit that bell and hit that subscribe button on both of our channels. What's good, Reck?
Salute, JT. I'm so good. How you?
I'm good, man. So I thought the Culture Vultures book came out because I remember hearing audio from it on Hip Hop Motivation. Salute to him. Kenyatta.
Yeah, salute to the homie Kenyatta.
Yeah,
I think that's his name.
Yeah, Kenyatta. And this book is him and Kenyatta, right? So they wrote this Culture Vultures book, and the post he put up is Lyor Cohen and Jay-Z and him sitting around a table. Now, he's often also talked about a Culture Vulture to him isn't white or black or whatever. It's robbing people, robbing creatives. It's about
and not caring about the culture, just in it for a check, pretty much.
And a lot of people get it misconstrued. What he's saying, he's not talking about another race. A culture gets bigger by other people partaking in the culture, but you got to respect the culture. You can't just get in there and just not uplift other people and separate people and just to rob people. You know, like me and Reck been working together for years, you know, culture friends, you know, we're friends in the culture, making money together, you know, and putting each other on to money, you know. Reck distributed my first DVD. We always talk about that, you know, and since then we've, you know, created businesses and everything. So Damon Dash goes into, he's always talked about Lyor Cohen and the 360 deal. Why don't you get into that, Reck?
Yeah, pretty much he's about to expose Lyor Cohen for creating the 360 deals, which is deals that make sure that the label gets 50% to 60% off everything an artist does. Like, say, for instance, if an artist gets a role in a movie, so now the funds or the funding for that movie that the artist makes, the label gets 50% or 60%, depending on how they deal is structured. So now if that artist is doing shows, the label automatically gets, you know, whatever the percentage is off that artist's show.
These are things they used to not be able to touch.
Yeah, so merch, movies, show money, everything, pretty much everything you can name. The 360 deals is almost like a catch-22. It's like the label is going to eat forever off the artist. Bad enough, when you sign a deal, they're automatically getting your publishing. Yeah. So Dame Dash is exposing that Lyor Cohen created the 360 deal,
robbing creatives.
Which is robbing creators and artists, which is the only way you can get a record deal now is
a 360
getting a 360 deal.
Because they want a piece of everything. Yeah, they're going to put money into you. They want a piece of everything. And, you know, you can't really call Lyor Cohen a Culture Vulture from the beginning because he was road manager for Run DMC. He pushed Def Jam forward and pushed the culture forward. But at one point, Damon Dash is saying it became robbing the culture, you know, and splitting people up that were making money together. Like he's part of the reason Jay-Z and Damon Dash split up, and he split up Rockefeller. He's part of the reason. He was whispering to Jay-Z.
And he's been trying to do that for years. Because at one time, you know, Jay-Z wasn't really trying to hear him. So like when they did the what movie is that? Backstage, I think it's called.
Yeah.
Dame Dash kind of balked on Lyor Cohen back then.
Yeah.
For trying to do side deals with Jay-Z.
I think he was barking on Lyor Cohen's guy.
No, he barked on Kevin Liles too.
Kevin Liles.
But during that time, because I think the dude Choke No Joke film footage where he showed they was having secret meetings with Jay-Z.
Yeah.
And Dame caught him. You know, somebody alerted Dame to, Def Jam having a secret meeting with Jay-Z about, I guess marketing for one of the albums that was coming out, and he wasn't invited to the meeting. They made sure that, yo, keep this under wraps, make sure Dame don't know. And he came up in the meeting and he went ballistic. He went beef stew, Dame Dash. So,
he also talks about Steve Stout and how he would get in there and, do questionable deals with Jay-Z, putting his name on a $50 shoe, $40 shoe, and having him represent Budweiser, who, has a Confederate flag, know, and the thing. And, he was like, you got to make choices, morality choices, what's good for your brand and what you stand behind. You can't just whore your name out. And he says Steve Stout kind of sells people short, right? And just for a check, he's whoring them out. And I agree with some of the things. Sometimes Dame Dash goes a little bit far, but there is truth to a lot, like at the core of what he's saying.
Facts.
And I got to give Dame Dash that. And, he protected his artists, and he knew all these guys.
He fought for them.
Yeah, and
he protected them, fought for them.
All these guys were trying to get the artists away from Dame because he was the protector. So with him gone, now they can just rape everybody.
I mean, without Dame, you wouldn't even have Kanye West, the artist. We're not talking about the producer.
Absolutely.
Without Dame and Kareem Biggs, you would not have. He the one that believed in Kanye West. And let's keep it real. Jay-Z just was on some, yo, what's up with them next beats? And Kanye was like, yo, but Jay, I rap. Jay-Z wasn't trying to hear him. You know what I'm saying? But Dame and Biggs believed in him. And then, Kanye West sided with Jay-Z. He was riding with Jay-Z and kind of was disloyal to Dame Dash, but he wound up coming back into the fold because Kanye West is now presenting this movie On Up with Dame Dash.
Shout out to Kanye West for keeping it coming back. It's never too late to keep it real.
Yeah, definitely. But I just stay 10 toes down when it comes to this loyalty thing. You dig? But, it's never too late to come back. But, shouts to Kanye West for, I guess, recognizing his mistakes and trying to right his wrongs. So you can't be mad at that.
Absolutely. Anyways, guys, go get the book. It comes out in 2 weeks. Get the movie. It comes out this month. And go support. Damon Dash is doing this. He also has DDS Studios, Damon Dash Studios. He has Motor Oil. He has his son has cookies. Go support him, man. Go support him. The guy's doing everything.
Go get the book. It's called Culture Vultures. And now that I'm glad we explained what a culture vulture is, y'all can.
It's not just someone that's a certain color, That's.
It's not about culture.
Yeah,
you understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's not about color.
It's not about color. It's about culture.
It's about
and
who's raping the culture.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So, the movie's called Honor Up, and go support that from Dame Dash. And on that note, double deuces and bubble gooses.
Appreciate you guys, and hit that bell, hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you guys so much, and we'll check you guys on the next one.